Good morning, everybody. Just getting set up here. All right. Hey, Jack. How you doing? All right, I'm all set up now. How's everybody doing? I'm doing great as well. I woke up not too long ago. Um, so yeah, just gonna run some dragons here. Let's see what I have to do. I have to do Nakira, Rezar, Vulcan, Sek, and Kaiju. And then we'll farm some food. Um, and yeah, I don't have many dragons to fly anymore because I exported all of them. Um, I exported all of them, so sure I didn't miss anything. No. Hey Duchess, how you doing? All right, so we're having this war. We had, I mean, we won it already, but they have this guy that he takes all the bases. He has Borgia on expert, and he solos every base that we have. He even soloed our 333 base and our 306 base. So yeah, he's like one man. They're a one man team. Borgia level 50. Who would have thought? Woke up an hour ago, went to class and was canceled. I guess it's a good thing, so I can enjoy the stream. Thanks for choosing to tune in, um, track. So yeah. Good morning, Drake. Yeah, Duchess. If you guys listen to my opinions, you'll be good. Level 50 Borgia can solo any good base there is, and this guy is level. Let's see. This is the guy I'm talking about. So they don't have anybody on the team, right? They have like one guy, 323, and then rest is like 200s. So this is the guy that solos every base with level 50 Borgia. And that's with defenders. Like we're defending two, and he's taking those high bases as well. So Borgia is he's a beast. So can't wait to bring him up to my level. That'll be fun to see. But yeah, they're taking all our bases with just that one player. See, he's like backing on everyone, every single high base. He's backing up the whole team. So yeah, um, Borgia is for real. But I mean, we got um, we're up on defenses already, and we only need one more hit from an ult, so we won it already. I wonder, do you think Merc, the season Mythic Dragon, is worth spending money, or should I wait till fall and see if the Mythic is better? Yeah, I would wait until fall. I don't. I'm not a fan of Merc just because he doesn't have any defensive spells. So basically, after his Umbral Strike, he is exposed to the towers. So yeah. I'm doing good. I'm just trying to get woken up because I just woke up literally. So let's fly some dragons. But yeah, I'm just woke up literally 10 minutes before I started the stream. Um, but yeah, you're welcome, Jack. Now, like for example, in this stream, usually my opinions differ from everybody else's, like from 90% of the players in the game. So yeah, usually the stuff that I say, I mean the opinions that I have on the dragons here, they're quite different than the other streamers and known players in the game. So yeah, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but I'm just putting it out there. Um, they need new dragons, not revamp old ones. Yeah, I don't like the revamps already, especially Merc. Like, who would want that fat dragon, fat worm dragon to fly, and that to be your mythic dragon? That's terrible. I have a different way of looking at dragons, I guess, than those other people. Um, and then I guess my playstyle is different. But I mean, it worked for me so far. I haven't been wrong much. Oh, I missed something. Oh well. Yeah, like so this season everybody's on Kinera's bandwagon, and I'm probably the only person that says that she's bad. Um, and I've been saying that since day one of the season. Well, actually, since day one of the changes on the dragons. Then last season I was the one of the few that didn't go for Sage. I went for Faye, and that worked out great for me because Faye is definitely better than Sage. Um, Trying to think what else. No, that's the only two seasons that I've streamed so far. So yeah, I still haven't decided if I'll go Zamrock or Kineris. Um, I actually might go for Kineris just so I can have a dragon that can back people up on XP basis. Um, yeah, Faye is the best dragon last season, especially with the runes I got for her. Um, because I went for Faye first last season, and then they did changes to the freeze spell and ice shock runes and blah blah blah. So they compensated runes for Faye. So I got amazing runes that are not able to be obtained anymore, and that's why my Faye is even stronger. And I guess that's why my hate for Kineris comes out of, because I know that my Faye is always gonna be better than Kineris, and um, that's why I don't pay Kineris much mind. Obviously, that's not the only reason. I just don't think Kineris is good. Yeah, Faye rocks Duchess. Kineris all the way, lol. I already got the platinum and Wallstone. Nice, man. Hope you enjoy. What level are you in game? You went with Terran and Abrax. Abrax is. It was a money pit last season. Terran, I have Terran as well. That was my first season that I played. I got Terran and Tengu that season. So yeah, I have those. 60? Oh yeah, Kineris will do great for you. When you get to higher levels, it might not. On a good basis, obviously. So yeah, so I got first season that I played. That's when I started playing the game. I got Terran and Tengu. Then I got the next season I got Faye and Aster. And this season, obviously, I got Borgen, and I'll probably get one of those two. If I don't decide to go straight for the items, uh, which is not, which I haven't ruled out yet. So I might just go with, once I get Borgen, since I'm not going for Merc, I'm gonna just go for the items rather than more dragons. And it's also possible that if I have enough sigils to get all those extra lines, that I just start a line with any dragon and then not just incubate it at all. Tengu is really nice, but again, I put her in the same boat as Kineris. Um, if there is a mage heavy base, well, not in the same boat, but just if there is a well constructed base, Tengu won't be able to take much because all his spells are dependent on killing the mage towers. So if there is no burst, he doesn't have any white spell burst to take those down. So he has to rely on his regular attack. And that's just not good enough for the higher level bases. Now, he's great situational dragon because you'll sometimes come up to bases that are badly structured, and then you can just end up um, tearing it apart with the death with the umbral strike, and then popping up your shield. So yeah. What level is my Vulcan? My Vulcan is 14. My Calvin is 16. My Kaiju is 16. And my Rizar is 6. Those are my platinum legendaries, and I already finished breeding platinum. I have Secum in my incubator, so I'm pretty far ahead of my level. I'm only 116, and I'm finished with platinum, starting up my, and I got my first sapphire this breeding event. I heard many people say that they got the whole line. Yeah, they did mess up there with him. What do you mean? What did they mess up? You talking about Tengu? Shared tokens, man. I don't even have that many tokens. I was hoping to get. Um, no, it's breedable at 12, Drake. At 12, you'll be able to breed. Um, I don't know if they messed up with Tengu. I think Tengu is a cleanup dragon. He's a cleanup dragon, and he can take those farms, high-level farms, with no problems. I like the dragon. I just like Faye better because Faye has the potential to take any base if played right. Um, and it's just a good dragon, in my opinion. It's the best season dragon I've seen so far since I've played. The only dragon that would maybe um, compete with her was Nightshade, and I didn't play back in that season, so I don't know. I actually don't know. I never flew Nightshade, but yeah. You're welcome, Drake. But yeah. Why did I cast that? That was stupid. Which one is the best season dragon? This season or overall? If you ask me, this season Borgia is the best dragon that you can get. Um, Overall, I think it's Fate, but that's just because I missed the Scar and Nightshade season. But in my opinion, this season Borgia is the best dragon. Overall, it's Fate. Obviously, not talking about the mythics in the season. So Elgor is dope. Um, Morphus is yeah. Not Borgia is better than Morphus. So yeah. But yeah, so breeding wise, my second is an incubator. Next breeding event, I'll get Scorchel, and then I will speed Scorchel out. Um, After I speed Scorchel out, um, I'll get them to breedable. He needs to be breedable, and Secum needs to be breedable, and then I will backbreed Secum and Scorchel to get Quetz, and then after Quetz, I believe the next dragon I'll get is Iteru, and that's Quetz and Rizar. Quetz and Scorchel, I believe. Let me make sure I'm not telling this wrong. I'm gonna check my breeding guides. Sorry. Yeah, so I'm getting Quetz and Rizar. Like I said, that's Iteru, and then after Iteru and Scorchel gives me Hosset, and after Hosset, I'm getting my first Garnet. So this next fortification event, I have to hit level 126, just so that my Scorchel, Secum, and Iteru can be breedable. So I'm guessing next breeding event, I'm getting Scorchel, Quetz, and then after that, I'll try to get Iteru and Hosset. So I'm guessing in two more breeding events, and I should be done with the first part of Sapphire. So yeah. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. Let's farm some nettles and chests here with the leftover dragons. And then we're gonna heal up the rest and then run the rest of the multipliers. Duchess, what level is your main? Um, yeah, Drake, I think that I got ahead of the game because I had good plans, and when I was low level, I got people that were seasoned players. They kind of guided me, and after that, I put a lot of research and stuff in, and yeah, I just put a lot of time into planning, and that's pretty much all that matters in this game. That's how you move up fast. As long as you have a good plan, you'll be fine. Um, but yeah, I used a couple of breeding plans, and once I get to like once I finish green, I made my own plan. Um, obviously, taking tips and notes from the other breeding guides. Um, so yeah, so I made my own breeding paths. Obviously, after you get to right now, when you get to Sapphire, then you can just choose which path you want depending on what garnets and emeralds you want to aim for. So I made my path aiming for Mythic Emerald Near. Um, so yeah, all my breeding now is aimed towards getting near. I'm getting near because sorcerers are my favorite class of dragons. So yeah, that'll be my first Emerald Mythic. Obviously, unless something changes in the meanwhile. I know Obsidian tier is coming out. Uh, I don't know when, but it should be soon. And so yeah, this is one common mistake people make is at low levels they try to get all the dragons in every tier. Well, yeah, that might work at the low level, but it's not gonna like you're gonna waste a lot of tokens that way. So make sure as soon as possible get onto a breeding guide and make sure that you gotta make sure that guide is good. So for example, what happened to me? A lot of these guides that you guys see out there, those are the guys made by spenders, and they have a lot of backbreed options to get where they are, right? So for example, I had this one guide where it said I have to backbreed a dragon at a spot where I was only level, I don't know, 90, and I needed to be 130 to in order to be able to backbreed that. So you got to make sure that you don't have a guide where there is a backbreed option in the middle of your path that you're not able to get because of your level. So you have to adjust your breeding guide to your leveling frequency. So if you're a fast leveler, yeah, then you can go for those guides. But usually the fast levelers are people that spend. So I don't spend anything on the game. So I have to modify all my breeding paths just so I don't hit the wall of not being able to backbreed something. And then you also want to know at what point in your breeding guide you want to be, what level you want to be. So for example, like I said earlier, for me, I need to next breeding event I need to hit at least 126 because that will open up my den so I can bring out those Sapphire legendaries to breedable level. So if I had, my guide and the breeding comes and it's my time to backbreed Quets and I'm only level 120, then I just wasted the whole breeding event. So you have to make sure that your level is enough high enough for the breeding event. You need to have level checkpoints throughout your breeding guide to know which level you have to be at which point. So it's just a lot of planning. Um, it's a lot of planning, but I mean it pays out at the end. Hold on, what they say? What they say? Okay, I can go back. Okay, awesome. You're 186, Duchess. Cool. Also, one more thing that I noticed recently, people are making mistakes on is they get caught up in research so much and they don't leave enough of eggs for their builder hut. And obviously, when you get to higher level, it's harder to get breeding, to get the eggs. So make sure you save up enough eggs so you can upgrade your builder hut. Hey Uni, how you doing? Missed you. Very good advice, thank you. Did you have a site for level breeding guide? No, I didn't. I mean, there's a lot of website with a lot of breeding guides. I'll post a link in this chat. Um, so this is our website is wardragons.info, and that's the website that's advertised at the bottom of my stream. So I'm a part of that website. But let me try to find you. Um, all right, so here are some breeding guides on this link. There's a couple of breeding guides. Like I said, I used all of those, and then I used my own research to come up with my breeding guide. But if you're starting off, if you're just starting off, I'm sure you guys are not, but if you are, any of those breeding guides should do you fine for the beginning. Yeah, like many accounts, um, many spenders. Well, I don't know if it's many or not, but a lot of them is um, a lot of them just speed build and their bases are weak. But if you want to spend and you know how to play the game, like if I started spending right now, I mean my stuff would be amazing. So as long as you know the game, um, then you're fine. I just think that they lose if they start spending early in the game before they learn all the mechanics and everything, and that hurts them in the long run. I'm hitting these low bases like around level 80. That's like the level where I can hit and still get chests, and also gives me medals. And then why so low? Because they won't be able to do much damage to my dragons, which reduces the heal time. So you can keep running your dragons more often. Yeah, I understand that, Duchess. I do too. If I had excessive amounts, I would spend. Yeah, so that's another thing because you can your dragons will fall behind immensely. So you always want to keep your dragons ahead of your base, unless you have a plan, like unless you have people that like you're friends with higher levels, and they can back you. Then at sometimes that can benefit you because you will, um, yes, your dragons will be weak and stuff, but your maximum experience is gonna be so much higher. And if you have people to back you, then your dragons will catch up quickly and level up faster because their maximum experience is much higher. So yeah. So it just depends on your situation in game, really. Oh, thanks, Uni. Alright, so I finished all of these. Let's run the rest of these that I have multipliers on. Oh my god, I tapped the button. So I just wasted a multi. Give me a second. Alright. Gotta get back to work. Thank you, coach, for all your help and information. Thank you for coming in. I'm pretty sure you're following already, so I'm not gonna throw my pinch line at you, but thank you. Um, thank you for stopping by. And then again, anytime you have any questions, please feel free to stop by. So I just wasted a heal potion. That's fine. Hey, when I pop the hey, when I hit on a notification when I'm flying, and it only happens when I fly hunters. So frustrating. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I managed to get second, even though we got caught off guard with this breeding event. I managed to get him. Um, that was cool. You need a break from the game. Phone's freezing. Did you play too much, Uni? Is it overheating? I don't know. I had like only once my phone froze, and it was during the stream. Only once my phone froze while playing. All right, so he's level capped. Let's do Rizar because I have a mission for him too. Not Borgin. I'm gonna run Borgin, Vulcan, and Sec, and then I'll see if any of my teammates need backups. What phone are you using, Uni? How's it burning? I mean, overheating so fast. 6S should be fine with this game, I think. I'm on 7S. I'm on 7 plus, so a bit different for me. It rarely picks up even heat from this game. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see who's in the chat. Hammy, hey Hammy, and Yoru. How you guys doing? I wish we had 150. I mean 250 already. It's bugging me. Extra thick protecting glass. Getting hold of worm. I don't know. I have a protection screen and I have a case behind it. I mean, I guess it can be. Uh, I have a protective glass on the screen as well, so I don't know. Maybe you have too many stuff on your phone. Like, check your storage. Because if your storage is full, then it has to keep re-downloading the stuff while you're playing in the game, because it can't save all the info. So that might be an issue as well. Not sure. Alright, so Rizar, I'm just gonna use potions on him and get him to level 7. I'm the only idiot that cannot figure out how to chat and watch at the same time after the update. On Twitch? If you're on a Twitch app, I'm sure it's like Twitch app is the best way to watch this stream. But yeah, you're gonna have to. I think you have to switch between chat and the video. But when you switch to chat, is the video is still gonna run in the background, and then you type your message in, send it, and then you can switch back to the video. But I'm not sure because I don't really watch streams on my phone. I'm doing good, Uni. It is just hard to play right now because I don't have many dragons to fly, and so yeah, it'll be much more fun next week when it's the PvP event. I don't know. All right, let me check it out. Okay, let me check it out for you. Just give me a second. I'll check out the. So, let's see if I join the stream. Yeah, I don't know how that works. Yeah, I don't want to try it now because obviously in the middle of the stream, but okay, just give me a second because my thing is messed up now. So let's see. All right, let's see if it works now. Yep. All right, we're back. How many days left in sec? 20, 20 I think. 21. 21 days on sec, and I'm not gonna speed him out because, like I said, I don't need him for the next breeding event, and he'll be out by then. I will need him for the breeding event after the next one. So basically, I'll have him out, and next breeding event I'll have Scorchel, but Scorchel I will speed out so I can get him breedable in the same event, and Secum as well. So yeah, that's the plan. Maybe next breeding event I'll just get the Scorchel, and then I'll breed Quetz in between the events because Quetz backbreed is only 9,454 eggs. Well, 9,450 eggs. So I'll just do that in between events, so I don't have to rush anybody during the breeding event. And what I mean by rush, I don't have to power level any of them in those 4 days of the event. 5. Nobody needs backups. Oh yeah, somebody asked me yesterday in stream if this doc is from But We Are Butter. No, that's not him. Alright, so let's finish these multipliers. So we got one more on Nakura. I don't know how long I'll stream today. Usually Mondays and Tuesdays are kind of short because there's not much I can do in game. Um, when I get beta again, it'll be much more fun because there's much more stuff to do in it. So it's fun to stream, and I can stream longer because I have stuff to show. This way I just not much I can show. It's not a PvP event. Breeding is done, building is done, feeding is done. So yeah. Fortification and breeding event are my favorite personally, but I hate it for the stream because there's literally nothing to show on the stream. So Nakira is done. You have share. Okay, I have to turn that off. I was recording something earlier. Alright, that's. I'll take follows. Alright, let's back meet. So I'm gonna back him up 3 times. And this was what I was recording earlier. Basically taking the 312x base with my Kelvin. So you're gonna see it here. I'm sure everybody saw it already, but yeah. Sup, Dopish? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Ah, missed. Dang it. So how's the breeding event going for you guys? What dragons did you get? I know some of them. I know some of you guys from yesterday, so. Sorry, heard your answers, but still. Hugging money and dancing among others. Nice. The big breed event, huh? I loved money. Um, money was one of my favorites. If I have a last rune slot free on Sage, and I already have Legendary Double Explosion, Mythic Explosion Shield, I think I should put on a second Double Explosion rune or a second Rage rune. The Double Explosion runes don't work anymore on Sage and Terran, so definitely do not put them on Sage. And also write a ticket, like a support ticket, requesting your rune back, because they'll put it back in your inventory because they changed the spell. It's not Explosive Shield anymore. It's called Lethal Attack, I think, or something like that. And the Double Explosion runes, or any explosion runes for that matter, don't work on him. So just write a ticket, and they'll refund you your runes that you have on him, and then you can put something else on him. As to what else can you put on him, there's really nothing that is related to him. So you can put rage runes, wisdom runes. There's not many options yet. We'll see when they release new runes, but the ones that you have on him now do not work. I still have to send my request because all my runes are still on Terran. So yeah. Yeah, it is dumb, and there's a lot of outrage about it from high level players because then those dragons are now just basic dragons. There's nothing special about them, and they're supposed to be divine dragons. They have a spell that it's same as the uh, regular spell, and you can't boost it, so it's even worse than a regular spell. But yeah, so there's a lot of outrage from players in the community about the changes they made. But yeah, I don't know their reasoning behind it. They might have something that makes sense. I don't know. Messed up your Randolph. Um. So last dragon that actually has explosive shield, blue explosive shield, um, is Kaiju. So once you get the Kaiju, that's where I would put all the double blast runes, all the explosion runes. Do I think it's better to put rage on them rather than buffing their spells? No. I just know that for Sage there is nothing that is better than rage right now because there are no runes for the spell that he has. That being said, I don't play warriors a lot. I actually despise warriors because I think they're useless when you get to higher levels. Um, so I don't have. Obviously, I have experience in flying them, but I'm not a fan of them, and I don't do a lot of theory crafting for them because I just never think they're a valuable part of my roster. So if you have a warrior that has, I don't know, what level are you? Um, what level are you, Dopish, in game? Just so I can base my answers on it. What dragons, what warriors do you have that are your strongest warriors right now? You're about 100. So you're about to get Kaiju, right? It's just a balance between putting explosive runes and so I would definitely put once you get those runes back from um from PG. Once they put it back for you, I would put your mythic and legendary double blasts. I would put that on Kaiju. I would make sure to put one rage rune or two rage glyphs or runes, and then the last one you can use the like just the explosive shield regular one. I hate when they do that. No, I have to actually try to kill it. Wow, that's so bad. Like the RNG there just destroyed me. Two super shots back to back. That's so retarded. How does that happen? Wow. You're welcome. Yeah, so I have like Kaiju is my only warrior that's in my lineup right now, and um, I will put double blast and everything on him once I'm too lazy to write a ticket to be honest about getting those back, but I'll write it. Um, I'll actually write it right now after I finish this, so I don't forget later on. But yeah, so Kaiju is the last dragon with the explosive shield, blue explosive shield. Um, so you should use your shouldn't save those runes past him. And he'll be in your lineup a long time because you have to obviously get him to level 35 if you're going for expert. So, um, so yeah. Wow. Yeah, those super shots in the beginning, they messed me up. 89%. I think that's enough for him. Two super shots. Back to back. Wow. Alright. So let me write this ticket. So let's see what I have on my Tyrant. So what the spell is called Lethal Barrier now. So those runes don't work for him. So I have explosive shield explodes twice, and then those explosive shield runes. So I'm just gonna require them. I'm just gonna ask them to reimburse those and put them back in my inventory. So let's write this ticket. I like to get all my explosive shield runes and gloves back that are equipped on Terran. I know there was supposed to be a whole wave of telling me receiving those back, but it's been a month since just not heard of that. I don't like to have them already. Thanks. Okay, so just give me a second here. I gotta write my mail. Alright, message has been sent. Awesome. Wrong button. Hey Q-Ball, how you doing, man? I haven't seen you lately. I've seen you in line. Let's just dump some wood on him. Not that he needs anymore. As far as my breeding event goes, I have to finish breeding Mune to breed him with Cerbero. But he has 6 days left, so I'm gonna have to play some in the next 10 hours. Okay, so yeah, Mune and Cerbero are your best way into Platinum. And then when you breed Mune and Cerbero, then you'll be able to breed those two um, to get Kelvin, Kaiju, and Kulin. So yeah. Swap Terran out because I never use him. Let's fly the some metals and chests. Trying to find a lone base. Let's run Tengu. Yeah, this. Uh, so I'm gonna be going off here in a bit, obviously, because there is not much I can do left in this event. So tomorrow it'll be kind of the same. I'll just run multis and back some players up. Tomorrow I'll probably need some food farmed, so I'll probably farm some food as well. Um, but yeah, like I said, not much to do when it's PvE event, when it's a mini event, and uh, and yeah, it's not a wartime or anything, so. Also, guys, please, if you would, it'll mean a lot if you guys could subscribe to my YouTube channel, because um, all my past broadcasts will be on there. If you ever miss anything or you want to check something that I said before, um, everything will be on there as well. So if you want, please um, just go subscribe to it. How's my team coming along? It's doing pretty good. We're having probably the first war that we took seriously today. We had it, and we got 200 points within the first hour or 2 hours. Um, I can fly some warriors. Um, and show you how I fly them. But there should be no, there's not any past broadcasts that I have with Warriors, because I only started the YouTube channel about a week ago, so I only have like past 15 broadcasts or so. Um, so our team, yeah, so we got 200 points within the first hour, or 2 hours, I don't know, and then so they only have 18 defenses on us. We got on our initial war wave, we got like 100 points, so we had like 20 people attack at the same time. Um, yeah, so we were way ahead of their uh, on defenses, and then we only have one alt that needs to hit, and their last base is like level, I don't know, level 25. But yeah, they have this guy that is backing everybody up. He has a Borg. He has Borgian expert, and he can solo everything. Obviously, Borgian can solo everything. So he's just backing up everybody. Um, but pretty much that's the whole team. He's their best player. So yeah, we're ahead on defense, and they obviously can take all our bases, but we got them on defense. So yeah, then rank wise, we are at 1744. The team we are warring is the second team in our league, Raisin. Um, so we'll get, I'm guessing, at least 10. We'll get at least 10 or 10, 11, or 12. 10, 11, or 12 rating points, which will put us at 1750 something. And we're currently ranked. What are we ranked at? We're ranked 154. So we're not gonna make it to the Sapphire 1, but we will make it. We will make it to Sapphire 2, and then the next in Sapphire 2 after a week we'll make it to Sapphire 1. But yeah, so the wars are slowing down for us a little bit. It went from 40 wars a day in bronze to 10, 12 wars in gold to 4 or 5 in platinum. So now when we pass this, a league will be in Sapphire, and it'll be one. Probably it's gonna be one main war and then one easy war per day. Wow, Uni. So he can't take your base? Wow, that's amazing. I know your base is awesome, but I know he has all the emeralds, mythic emeralds and stuff. You did take your base. What you talking about? You got your base. This is Uni from the chat. Your mills. Okay, I see. Yeah, Q. I mean, Borgian is gonna be amazing. I have him. I should be unlocking some more of his stones soon. Yeah. So I need the gold stone, and they'll bring him up to 20. And then I'll get platinum stone, obviously. I mean, platinum stone, and I can't wait to get this thunderbolt overload glyph. Um, yeah, your base is taken. He got it. Um, but yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for today. It was only about hour and 15, hour and 20 minute stream. Um, like I said, today and tomorrow, those days are like hard to stream because there's not much to do except just to run my multipliers, and because I don't have many dragons anymore to fly multipliers on, it's just shorter. So yeah, I'll be going off. This video will be on YouTube shortly. So this is if you follow this link that I just put in chat, you can get to my YouTube channel. Please do subscribe to it and check out some videos. I appreciate you guys stopping by, and I'll see you tomorrow, same time, same place. I'll be streaming. So yeah, see you guys, and have a great day. Great start of the week. Oh yeah, tomorrow is July 4th, so it'll be fun to stream tomorrow as well, because a lot of people will be on not working and stuff. So yeah, see you guys. Hope you had fun. Peace.